Hello, Mr. Harry, Mr. Ryan, alright? Yeah? Today we're going to talk about the mode. M-O-D-E. What does it mean? What does it mean, mode? In maths, mathematics, in maths.
It means the most.
Most, yes, yeah. The number that appears the most, okay?
You mean
Yeah?
no?
In the first early days, we talk about average. Yeah? Average is the sum divided by the length, the count, right? And we talk about the medium. What's medium? The most in medium. Like 1, 2, 3. What's the middle number?
2.
2. That's the medium. Okay. And how about 1, 2, 3, 4? What's the medium? Do you still
2,
recall?
3.
2, 3. 2 plus 3 divided by 2. The average of the most, the intermediate, the middle 2, right?
2.5.
2.5 way down. Okay. So the mode is the number that appears the most in an array or list. Let's say 1, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2. What's this mode? What's the mode of it?
2.
2. Huh?
2.
2, yeah. 2 appears 3 times, yeah. Okay, so today's task very easy. Given an array, we want to find the mode. Easy? Okay. By the way, if the most number appears twice, then we return the first one, right? For example, if this is 4, huh?
No.
No. If this is 4, what's the mode? Oh, sorry. What's the mode?
2 and 3.
We just pick 2, right? Because they all appear in the most times. Yeah. 2 and 3, but we pick 2 the first time. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we solving this? Right?
We're just solving it by solving it.
How do we solving this? Well, what's your idea? What's your most what's the most intuitive way of solving this kind of problem? Like,
Blue, one thing, set.
how do we? I mean.
It's notebook.
Yeah, we're using notebook, but first of all, we need to find out which number we need to find out the number of times the most element appears, right? For example, we want to find out, okay, this one element appears the most times, which is 2. Then we can go through this array again, and then if this number appears twice, then we return it, right? Am I right? For example, this one. Okay, so we need, first of all, we need to go through this arrays, and then we find out that some element appears what? Appears 3 times. And then we go through the element again. Yeah, and then we find out, okay, 2 appears 3 times, appears most times, then we return it. Does it make sense? Okay, so how do we remember, how do we count the number of frequency counter? Yeah, where the counter? So look, this is A, yeah? If we counter it, what happens? If we counter A, from collection import counter, if we counter A, so what does it give us? If this is, what does this give us? Give us a dictionary, right? Dictionary. A, 1 appear 1 time, 2 appear 3 times, 3 appear 2 times, okay? So we only counter A, it will give us something like this dictionary. The keys are the unique elements, 1, 2, 3, yeah? Only 1, 2, 3 appears in this array. And then the value, this is called the value, is the number of times they appear, right? Yeah. If we're not using this counter, we can do this, yeah? D equals dictionary, yeah? This is dictionary, curly brace, yeah? And this is curly brace, yeah? Dictionary. Then we can say, well, for I in A, if I in D, yeah, we need to check because if I in D, then DI plus equals 1. Else, if it's appearing the first time, then DI equals 0. If we declaring a dictionary using this kind of thing, this is the same as did, yeah. But if we're using the default dictionary, yeah, this is a very special way of declaring a map, and we say we int. It means that if the key is not existent in the dictionary, then by default its value is 0, integer 0. So we can say for I in the A, di, if this is d, di plus equals 1. We don't need to check if it appears before, right? But overall, this is the most simplest way. Counter A and you give us this 1, 2, 3. So now we just need to return the element. Which element appears the most? Which element? By looking at this dictionary. 2, yeah. Okay. So how do we do that?
Because looking at the value.
Yeah, looking at the value. So we can say, look this max. If this is D, yeah, max D If we give this max t, it will give us the most maximum of the key, which is 3, right? Yeah. But if we have max t dot values, yeah. If max dot t dot value, it will give us 3, right? But we want to return the key with most value, right? Yeah.
You find out the most value and then you return the key.
That's right. And then we can do this. First of all, we can do this. Yeah, this is n. And then we can go through for I in A. If di equals n, right? If di equals n, then return I, right? Make sense? Yeah. Look. We can say this. For I in A, okay? In A, if di equal n, and we can just return I, yeah? Easy, yeah? Okay, yeah? Or, okay, I'm going to give you one quicker way of doing this, okay? You can just say return max d key equals d dot get. And that's it. D is the counter, right? Look, D is the counter. And I want to return max D, the key. But key is D dot get. D dot get is the value. So I want to return the item. Look, item which has the most value. Return max D, key, comma, key equals D dot get. This is the syntax of exactly doing this. Okay? Max D dot value. If we don't put the values, is return max D is essentially the same as max D dot keys. It returns 3, which is not what we want. Max D dot value, it returns 3, which is not what we want. We want to return 2, which has the most value, right? So we can say, okay, the first way is n equals that, we get a 3, and then we go through the numbers and check which value, which element has the value 3, right? Okay, 1 is 1, no 1. 2, okay, appears 3 times, n. Then we return it. Or we can do, yeah, this is the same, yeah. For I in the alternative, we can use this syntax. Okay? Make sense? Yeah, what's the time complexity?
N.
Oh, wait, what's the space complexity?
N.
Oh, wait, we're done. Oh, n, because there are n numbers in the array. We need to go through twice, right? Right? Counter. The counter, n. And then we go through this again. So it's actually O to n. But we drop the constant, yeah? When we talk about the time complexity, we drop the constant. The space complexity, counter. Yeah? Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it for today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, that's it.